something that I absolutely adore, and I have one of the original versions of this. It's from HoMedics. We know the good name of HoMedics. It's an air compression back stretching mat with 8 programs. This one has more pre-programmed stretches than ever before. It will side stretch, as you can see there, lower back stretch for you. It has a vibration massage, which some of the earlier ones, I know the one I have, doesn't have that. It is at a sale price of saving you $70, and over 130,000 of these have been sold on QVC. In fact, I actually talked my sister Karen into buying one from my brother-in-law, because this will stretch you in a way that even if you are lucky enough, if you could afford to go and have a masseuse stretch you every day, they can't even stretch you in the way that these air chambers on here actually inflate, and they will twist you in ways very gently that will just loosen you up. The relaxation on this is just insanely good. It truly, truly is. It is so worth it. It's V56501 on this. Nothing to choose here. You're going to get a 2-year limited manufacturer's warranty on it. And Denise Repko, our dear friend, we couldn't do a wellness show without her. She's our wellness and fitness expert and has been for many, many years, brings us lots of different things. Denise, I'm sort of jealous that you're sitting on this wonderful mat here. And this one does even more than the one that I have at home.
And it's from HoMedics, and they've been around for decades, pretty much since the 80s. And what they did with this is they partnered with yoga instructors, with stretch therapists, and designed programs, 8 of them, that help stretch you out. But it stretches you in a very relaxing way, a very soothing way, a nurturing way. You just pick one of the 8 stretches, and you lay down on this. And one of my favorite things is you don't have to get down on the floor. I have mine on the floor, but you can put this on a firm sofa or bed and get the same benefit and not have to get up and down. But it's amazing.
You know, Denise, I remember when you first brought this here, one of the first versions you brought it, and you were talking about how important stretching is for all of us. And I think even those, I mean, you know, there's 2 camps of people, those of you who exercise and those of you who are in my camp who, you know, I walk, that's my exercise. But I think today we sit a lot in our lives, and to have something like this, there's even salons and studios dedicated to just stretching one.
Exactly. And what I learned, because I taught yoga for 15 years, is not everybody understands how to stretch. They don't know where to start. They don't know what to do. And a lot of people stretch because they feel tight or sore. So stretching, number one, is a form of exercise. And when you do it, it can help with those aches and pains. And this does it for you. So you just lay down and let it do its magic. But it actually can help you increase flexibility, your range of motion, because we know that the older we get and the more sedentary we get, things get stiffer, things get tighter, and it becomes harder to move. So this is something that can help with a whole realm of just making you feel like you could open up and lengthen out and just honestly feel better.
Yeah, it stretches you in a way that I don't think another human could possibly do. And this one is the most advanced, I think, that we've ever had. And that's the beauty of it.
Right.
So it'll help you maintain that flexibility. That vibration massage will help just loosen things up, no matter whether you do it in first thing in the morning. I remember one of the hosts was talking about the fact that their mom did it, you know, in the morning, would lay it on the bed before they even got out of bed.
Yeah.
And these are air compression chambers that will stretch you in different directions.
That's exactly right. They inflate and deflate in certain sequences that simulate different stretches, different poses. And not everybody likes to be touched, but what you've got is 7 precision air-filled bags that inflate and deflate with air to help stretch you out. Nobody's touching you. This mat doesn't care what you wear your street clothes, wear your exercise clothes, wear your pajamas. Yep. Bottom line is you're getting stretched out and you will feel the difference.
The programs are right here, and you're going to see there's stretch and there's energize and there's recovery, there's lower back. The side stretch and lower back are some of the newer programs that come on this edition, correct?
Yes, they're the two newer ones. And there's also the vibration massage. It's just a low, medium, and high vibration that comes in at about your sides, your obliques, if you will. But there's also, and this is my favorite part, a pause button. So if you find this is inflating to a certain point and it feels great and you just go, oh, I wish it would hold longer, hit that pause button. It will hold that stretch until you hit the pause button again and release it. But each treatment is about 15 minutes long. You can do as many treatments or sessions as you like from the comfort of your own home. You don't have to go out and, worry about what you're looking like or make the appointment or schedule the appointment or have somebody lay their hands on you. Comfort of your own home.
Denise, I think, when I was talking about two different camps, for someone who exercises a lot, I think particularly for men, lots of times men do not stretch before they go out. Maybe they run and they're runners and they're not stretching. This is really something that we should probably teach kids from early on when they do sports and things like that. But a lot of times in the busy lives that we have, we just skip that. Either winding down at the end, if we're not in a per se structured class, we're going to do some Pilates a little bit later on. This will be something that if you have that bad back, if you have a very stressful life, that's one of the reasons that I got it, because I just thought, a lot of times, especially when I wake up in the morning, I feel like one big cramped up, like, I don't even need to wear earrings because my shoulders are so high by the end of the day. This will relax you. There's also two different ways that you can do it. You can lay, with your feet straight out, or you can keep them bent if you're just starting out. And you're in total control.
Right. Right, three different ways. You can have your knees bent, you can lengthen them out slightly, but you can also have your arms crossed in front of your chest as a beginner, or down by your sides, or up overhead for advanced stretching. So this really does grow with you.
I mean, you can hear it now. I have the massage on as well. I'm going full board here. It's Friday night. It's been a long week. We can't all get, and you know what? I'm not really the person who jumps into a bubble bath. That doesn't really do it for me. But laying down, you don't have to change your clothes. You don't have to put any gook or cream on or anything like that. And if you are someone who really finds you need to unwind because you can't even go to sleep at night, give it a try. You have 30 days and it's at a sale price. And this one does more than any of them. Plus, you can go ahead, if I turn the whole thing off, it'll flatten and you can fold it in half, and there's even a little pocket for your remote so you can store it that way.
Yeah, and stretching is a form of exercise, by the way, and it does help with flexibility increase, and it also can help with those minor aches and pains. So yes, if you're feeling stiff, maybe you work in a position all day where you're sitting in a certain way, but here's your claims. So stretching helps protect our mobility, but it needs to happen on a regular basis. And as you said, not many of us do it. Stretching can be an increase to your flexibility, and it also can help you relieve those muscle aches and pains that are minor, because we open up, we lengthen, we elongate, and we're not doing it. The mat is doing it for us, and it feels good. It's done in a relaxing way, and it really does help reduce that tension.
Yeah, it's a little bit of heaven, honest to goodness. It's the best form of exercise in addition to my Pilates reformer, because you get to lay on your back, and it stretches the middle of your back. It stretches your hips in an incredibly wonderful way. You don't even realize that you're that uptight until you get on this thing. It stretches across your back, across your neck. I mean, take a look at all the different ways that it can stretch, and then you can add the vibration on this. There's 3 intensity claims or levels on this as well.
Yep, exactly.
So, you can very easily, tone it down a little bit, or you can, add a little bit more to it, but it will move you in ways that you wouldn't even believe. And it's a wonderful gift to give to yourself as far as self-care, because that's what it's all about.
I agree.
Right? No matter what stage of life you're in. I agree, Pat.
And this holds up to 275 pounds. And as you said, it folds in half. There's no assembly, and the remote lives right here. And it holds up to 275 pounds.
Yeah, you do need to plug it in. That's the only thing. But,
that's it.
You could even take it on vacation with you. But the nice thing about this is you have a personal masseuse working on you every single day, and you can jump on it in the morning. You can jump on it later in the day. If you were out there, you're the weekend warrior, whatever the case may be. It's so gentle. It is just, it's such good self-care. It really is.
I agree.
It probably starts and ends right here in the course of the day at helping you learn to take better care of yourself. This is all about healthy living. We're going to be talking about nutrition in a little bit, but this is also a very important part of taking care of yourself and the people you love, because everybody could use it in the family.
Indeed. Indeed. And I do before I go to bed at night, and I feel like I can sleep better.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. You know, if you sit a lot in your job, as you said, if you're driving a long way, this folds in half. All you need is a plug to plug it in. You can lay down on a sofa, lay down on a flat surface, and you're good to go. Denise, what a great way to start the show. Thank you, as always.
Thanks, Pat. Have a good weekend.
Thank you, you too.